How did you came to Krishna consciousness, Mataji? How and when did you came to Krishna consciousness?
Krishna consciousness, I did not know the word that time, but from the little when I was little, on Janmashtami, there's an Ram Navami. They were just doing bhajan, kirtan at our house. All the neighbors come together and do bhajan. So that's why our last name is Bhakta. One who does the bhajan, I think he sings the bhajan, they're called bhaktas. So that's what my. Can you hear? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, okay. So, so that's how they were. That's what my last name was Bhakta. But then I was married to my husband, and his last name was Patel. So my name is now Patel. So that's how we were growing up like that. So, but bhajan glorifying Krishna and Ram. So I don't know when actually, but the Krishna consciousness movement, the first time we came to New York. We went to New York because my in-laws came here for a visit. So we took them for sightseeing to New York. So we went everywhere. We were staying with our friend, and friend said, "There is a temple here. Would you like to go?" Then we all said, "Yes, we want to go." So then we went. He took us to the temple, and when we
Mataji,
walked
which
in,
year is that, Mataji? Do you remember the year?
1973.
1973. Thank you, Mataji. Please continue.
Okay. So then as we entered in the temple, the devotees were jumping and chanting, singing, but we didn't understand what they were singing. And there is Radha Govinda temple in New York, okay? Those same deities are still there, Radha Govinda, but they have changed the place of the temple. So then when they also chanted Prabhupada's Pranam mantra, but we did not understand. Then they chanted Panchasutta mantra, we did not understand. And then when they chant Hare Krishna, I say yes. So then we started chanting also after that, like that. So that was in 1973. But and then there was a program, full program, very nice program. After the Aarti, there was a class, and after class there was a play, Krishna killing Kamsa. Even though the pronunciation like a little different for then, but still we can understand it was very nice. Then after that there was prasadam. That kind of prasadam I have never tasted before. Whole plate full of prasadam, so many varieties of prasadam, and, and every item is perfect, very very tasty nectar. And still I haven't tasted the prasadam like that now either. That was anyway. So then I say yes, this is what we want, the class, then play, and then prasadam. So just don't. But then what can we do? Did not Krishna did not give us intelligence to inquire and to find out whether there is a temple in Baltimore. Anyway. And then I found now I realized that there was kind of little offense on my side. That I was going downtown Baltimore on a bus, and I saw the devotees chanting on the streets. So then I saw it. Then I thought, oh, but I didn't know, they were chanting and dancing and like that because they were going to Harina. And then I thought, oh, these people are ruining our religion. That's offense, against devotees. But I didn't know anything about the offense either that time. Anyway, so that kept us until 76. We were in the mall because we had to pay the bill. So me and our two sons and three, four of us there. So my husband said, "You go and pay the bill. I will watch the boys." I said, "Okay." So I went in the store. So then there's one devotee. She had roses, and she would pin a rose to the person and ask for donation. So she did that to my husband also. She just pinned a rose to my husband's shirt and asked for the donation. So then my husband asked, "What is it for?" Then she said, "For the needy people." So my husband said, "Okay." So he gave dollar that time in 73. No, 76. So he gave dollar. So she went a little further few steps and came back. And since you are from India, I will tell you that there's a temple. My husband said, "Really? So where is the temple? Give me the address." So she gave the card to my husband. And it said, "Come on Sunday." And that was Saturday they were in there. So they come tomorrow to the temple. So then my husband came and when I came from store, then he told me this. Okay, so then we can go to temple tomorrow. So we went to temple. And that place we knew before because there used to be nursing home when there was an old temple. Now it's a new temple. Building is new, newly built. So then we recognize the place and I said, yeah. So but anyway, we went there and she was waiting for us. And she also already also told the president that this Indian couple is going to come. So yeah, okay, Indian family is going to come. So he was also ready. So when we went and I made some halwa or something like that. I don't know I don't know when I did. Okay, anyway. But we went and she was waiting. So then yes, I did make halwa and brought some for the Lord. Yeah. And the standard is like that they don't offer to anybody on altar. So anyway, whatever happened. So she spends and then the president came and she brought prasadam garland for us. And he was putting on my husband's garland. My husband said, "No, no, no, I'm not a great person. I'm not." Then he said, "But this is a prasadam. It's a Prabhupada's garland, prasadam." Then he said, "Okay, it's prasadam." Then he said, okay, but he was still kind of hesitant anyway. But and then we just attend the program. There was arti. Did not understand all the pranam mantras and panchatattva mantra. But when Hare Krishna mantra started, we also sang. And after that, there was a class from Bhagavad Gita. And then there was prasadam. Oh, that prasadam was also very, very nice. The same quality like that they had there. It was very nice. And we ate. And they gave full more prasadam. No, we cannot eat anymore. No, I cannot eat. Whoever wants to take, that's fine. But then say, would you like to take some prasadam home? Then I said, okay, just give me some little bits, then we can take tomorrow. Then say, but he gave me the 2 quart jar of the canning jar. He filled up the whole jar with the sabji, and he brought and gave me. I said, this is too much. We cannot eat so much. So you can give to somebody else. I said, okay. So we have I have my brother-in-law, my husband's brother and his family nearby. So we gave some prasadam to him then, and we kept some like that. And then, so then before we were getting together, some few family, and then we would just eat not prasadam, boga, whatever they make, like that, and we just play some game, cards and things like that. Just as a karmi, maybe or karmi anyway. Still, I'm karmi. So anyway, so then when we went to temple, we found the temple, and it's every Sunday since then, 1976. We every Sunday go to temple and attend the whole program, and we go early so we don't miss anything with our 2 sons like that. So that's how we were kind of enter into Krishna consciousness movement. I didn't know that. And again, there was a little offense. Like, I think it's a great offense. When they were chanting and dancing and saying, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Then we became alerted. Why? Because they were also like a Gandhiji and different, they were doing like that. So then I said, and they're now worshipping. So I said, well, they're going to do this the same thing with this Prabhupada. Who is this Prabhupada anyway? So that's an offense. But I guess maybe Krishna was very kind to us. Even Krishna then Nitai. So because there was a picture of Panchatattva on altar. And so they once also became, they are merciful. So they did not, I guess they did not, they didn't, but we can continue going every Sunday. Every Sunday. No, there's no other program. Somebody said, come to our house, we'll make this and that. So now we are going to temple. So we didn't go after that any Sunday, anywhere except the temple. That was our niyam.
Wow, very nice. So, Mataji, how did you meet your spiritual master and who is your spiritual master?
Well, Srila Sutrapdas Goswami, who one who wrote Prabhupada Lilamrita, and
Wow.
there's so many other books. He also wrote many books. Japa Reform, Guru Reform, Japa Reform, Reading Reform, and so many other books. Prabhupada Nectar also, after Prabhupada Lilamrita, the Prabhupada Nectar, because what is not covered in the Prabhupada Lilamrita, it's in a Prabhupada Nectar. There were small red covered books, small book. Then there were so many books. So
So,
most
which
of
year, Mataji, you got initiated?
82.
82, you got initiated. Along with you, Prabhuji also, Mataji, same time?
Yeah, yeah, both together.
Oh, very nice.
So that was in 82 February.
So,
After
he
seeing,
came to the temple, Mataji. That's how you met him into the Baltimore temple.
yeah, because they see when we were going there, at that time there were only few devotees there. But so then there's one thing happened that because we were the only Indian, otherwise they're all from here anyway. So the one devotee said that these Indians are coming just eating prasad. So my husband heard that. Then he said, we are not going to temple. I said, why? Say that these Indians are coming only to eat prasad. You know. So then I said, well, then we don't have to eat there. We can eat home. We'll make, I'll cook home. Every day I cook. So I'll cook home. And then we'll go to prasad, go to temple, attend the whole program. When they start after the class, we'll just come home and we'll have prasadam at home. So we did that few times upward. So then the devotee said, why they are coming and they're not eating, taking prasadam here? They're leaving. So that one time they insisted that we stay there and take prasad here. So even though we didn't want to, because we didn't want to, that it hurt by Prabhuji's compassion. And I said, okay. But anyway, so then they insisted so much. So then so okay, we stayed and took prasad. And then they again gave the fill up the jar, and every time they would give me some prasad. I said, okay. But then what happened that in Gurukula, there was in Dallas, there a Gurukula open, and Satru Maharaj was there. He was, I think, he's running the Gurukul and with other devotees also. I don't know any other devotees anyway that time. And so then by the GBC, then he got this Baltimore, Washington, and Gitanagari temple in his zone in Philadelphia. So they moved in 79, I think. Yeah, 79. So then they were so enthusiastic, and then when Satu Maharaj visits, so then we were going regularly. So then Satu Maharaj were going to come there for giving the association. So then they invited us. So then that time it was a weekday, and I was at home, so I went with the kids. My husband was at work; he couldn't go. So then so they come this time, so we went there, and there was so much decoration they did, nice welcome. They put the banana leaves and things like that, flowers and nice decoration, and just outside waiting for doing kirtan. So, so we were also with them doing, and then me and my two sons. So then they say, okay, then what? Then Satumaj came, then everybody bowed down. So I don't remember if I bowed down or not. Maybe I did because everybody's doing so. Just go up the crowd like that. Anyway, so then when he went to temple room, everybody went to temple room, and he had the darshan of the deity, and I don't know. Yeah, well, deity were all, anyway darshan, and then he sat on Vyasa, and they did the foot bathing. His they bathed his feet, whatever. Anyway, and so after that, and then they sang Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sat. So I just love that. I just remember that line. That's all. And also the food bathing water, they sprinkle everywhere, and also we also got it. So that's when it changed life. Yes. And I was praying when I was in India, and anywhere I go, I would just go and pray, do the pranam, like, but I don't know what to say anything. Then sometimes I go with my friend, and then she also stands there, and 10, 15 minutes she will just she says whatever I know, whatever she's praying, whatever she's saying, I don't know. So then I asked her, "What are you saying?" But she didn't say anything. Then that time also, then I met my husband, and then he also, I went temple, he also went temple, and then he was also doing prayer. As usual, I just go and bow down, and that's it, and see, and come. So then I asked him, "What were you saying?" This, then he was looking at me. So then I said, "Well, I don't know what to say. So that's why I'm asking." I just So then he told me that the Sanskrit verses that we have learned in a class, in school, so that's what he was reciting. And then I said, "Yeah, I can do that too." I said, "Okay." I also remember that when I was reading Bhagavad Gita in the when I was in India, it was in after 65, because I graduated in 65 from college, and then we were just together our I rented an apartment in India, in a city, and he was working there. So somehow, I don't know how and how gave me or however it came. Very small Gita, small. It had a verse and translation. So in
And
there, there's one verse in 10:8, I think. Say the one who wants to come to me, there is, or maybe somewhere else. I don't know how. I give the intelligence to give the way, and I show the way how to come to me. So then I remember, but I did not know then that why I want to go to him. I was completely ignorant of. And so then I say, then I got the prayer. Okay, so every temple, wherever I go, doesn't matter what temple, any Shiva's temple, Devi's temple, any temple, doesn't matter, Hanuman, say, I want to come to you, show me the way. This was my prayer. I did not know anything else. Anyway, so he showed me the way. I came in, then that time the water sprinkled on me. Then it just, okay, this is the way. So then we got just, then hoping to get initiated, and then when 89, no, 82, we got initiated.
Oh,
Here in
82 you
Baltimore,
got initiated. You met him 79?
70, yeah, 79,
Yeah, 79 you
79.
met your Guru Maharaj, 82 you got initiation.
Yeah, but we were not kind of inclined or anything, but this is a way, and we were not even chanting. But when
Mm.
come to temple, we sing. I don't know what is it. Okay, whoever. So we didn't know that there is a guru and then this and that. Nothing. I told you they didn't know anything. So then when this happened, that he came the first time when he came there, and this happened, food bathing ceremony, and then sprinkled the water on us, and so that's when I remember that I was praying like this, that I want to come to you to show me the way. So I think this is the way. But then wasn't sure. Then more often he was coming there. So then they would tell us, and then we would go. And when he goes to Gitanagri, so we also, the devotees took us to Gitanagri also. And this way, the devotees were very kind. Prabhupada's disciples, very kind. And some of them were good Satsurma's disciples. So then gradually, then they say you to get initiation, take initiation. Must be we are made to chant 16 rounds. Then, it's a, while I was working full time, and so I started chanting two rounds and then 4 rounds, and eventually came up to 16 rounds. So then my husband also, but then my husband was kind of if we accept Guru, then when Guru says something to do, and if I cannot do, then that will be very, that will be not good. So he was kind of hesitant to get initiation. But gradually, by the devotee's mercy, got initiated in 1982. And
For
so I didn't know what I was getting into, but I didn't know. I just asked, I was asking just that simple. I knew that simple prayer. Just go to, I want to come to you, show me the way. And I did not know where I'm going to go and whom I'm going to go. You know, I always, I see the picture every time I see the picture of Krishna, and I just like, I say, yeah, I just keep on watching. It's good. And when I was pregnant, then also I was praying that I like to have a son like you know, with nice curly hair, like a and Gopal, little Gopal, and having, having butter. That kind, that picture was there. So every day I was just looking there. Anyway, that's why, that's how we came. That's and one other thing, we came to America in 1979 by no, yeah, 79 to enjoy material life. So then we were doing that, but then side by Sunday we were going to temple. But then gradually by the Devotees Association come up to chanting, pick up chanting and like that, and gradually got the initiation. Ah, that's it. And joining in Bhakti Sangha, this was before it was called Every Day chant every day, chant something like that.
Mataji, before that, your temple name is what is the temple, Mataji? They were Baltimore.
New Kulinagram.
Okay. So do you have any services, Mataji? I know you are Shiksha Guru for many of them over there, but do you do any services in the temple, Mataji, right now?
Right now, no, I asked for the service and president said, you just come. That's all. That's what I'm doing. So I'm
Oh,
going there and devotees, they have any question and some, they ask ladies usually, because they're usually kind of shy to ask a devotee or sannyasi or like that. So they would ask some question. So, and I was reading Bhagavad Gita, so then I can like that. And in 79, the devotees came, and since then, our uh, and one time I asked the devotee there, can you come to, yeah, okay, 78, we went to New Vrindavan. One of our friend, he was going there. He was so, and he lived in North Carolina. He still is there in North Carolina. So then he told us on the Janmashtami to come to New Vrindavan here, and we'll get together to there. So we went there. It was nice Janmashtami program, and we had our car, and so then that the next day was the Prabhupada's appearance there. So devotees asked if to my husband, "Chick, is it possible to bring Prabhupada in your car to the palace?" The palace was being built that time, but there was some building that they wanted to do the Guru Puja there, Prabhupada celebration there. So my husband said, yes, so then Prabhupada wrote our car and then took them to, to the Prabhupada palace. And after the program was finished, completed, so then brought him back to this. Then that's why this temple, it was a very small temple then. So anyway, that's what it is. That was kind of mercy of Srila Prabhupada, even though I committed an offense. So he became merciful.
thank you,
And
Mataji.
so,
Next question: how did you came to Bhakti Sangha? Yeah, you said that there was everyday chant. That's so. How did you enter
do
into everyday chant then?
see, there's his name Dvaipayana Das, and he married to Shraddhanjali Mataji. She is a Bhakti Charu Maharaj's disciple, and Dvaipayana Das is Vedastriya Maharaj's disciple. So that's how, and he was conducting. He was one of the what do you call, like you, what is it called, uh,
Coordinator.
coordinator. Yeah, so she he has told my sister-in-law, Krishna Kumari, every day she's come in the morning.
Yeah, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Yes.
Yeah, she's my sister. My husband and her husband is brothers. So whatever we call her. We have Dirani Jethani like that something. But I don't know how you say it, sisters, co-sisters, whatever. Anyway, so then I heard, so he gave her, then she gave me the number. I said, okay, we'll hear. That's nice. So that's how I joined every day. And this was nice. So that it was just every day. It was regular. So then after that, something happened and it has to be kind of separated. So it was established this Bhakti Sangha in the upper group.
Yeah, Mataji. Yeah,
And then
so Mataji, can you say how Bhakti Sangha has helping your family to progress in Krishna consciousness, Mataji?
I don't know about the family, but I can tell you about myself because everybody has their own. My husband, he does here the classes, some classes, like he just like the Balram Chakri's class and Adi Gadadhar Prabhu's class. So then I just send the link to him, and then he hears whenever he has the time, he can hear the class recording like that. But it because he is writing and reading, and then he was doing so many things. It's all Krishna consciousness, reading, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and other things also. There's a Purijan Prabhu's one book that is called Lotus Feet. That's the big book, and it has a nice some. Um, it's very nice, big one. It's a fat big, and whichever. So regularly he still does ring, sings bhajan and do their reading, chanting japa and like that. And he's also contributing, collect glorifying the devotee and something like that. He just send out on WhatsApp. So it's about 60, 70 people, they are getting it. So then right now he has gone to Mayapur. He's in Mayapur. Are you there?
Yeah. I'm there, Mataji. I'm hearing you.
Okay, yeah.
So
So
what
then
makes you join every day this call, Mataji, without missing? What is that pulling you to this call?
Srila Prabhupada mercy.
Srila
Yeah,
Prabhupada mercy.
yeah. Every day I chant. There's a Prabhupada Stotra, 4 to 5 verses. That's all. And that has kept me going. But in a one time, I was in New Jersey. There was in Prabhupada's appearance there or something. Then the glorification of Prabhupada. But I could not say. I was thinking, but I couldn't say anything about the Prabhupada. The reason is, as soon as I start saying, I just start crying, and that's why I cannot say anything. But I can talk like that, but on the crowd, I cannot. I don't know why I'm like that, because it's so mercy, Prabhupada mercy is very merciful.
Nice, Mataji. Mataji, after joining Bhakti Sangha, is there any changes that in your life, or what did you felt before joining Bhakti Sangha? How was your Krishna consciousness, and after joining?
Yeah, gradually, but I'm kind of addicted. This is what it is. When I went to last time when I was in India, because of COVID, I was there longer time, and that's what I was missing. So this, I also wanted to go. But then I said, well, yes, I will go there, but I will miss this Bhakti Sangha because I don't get to hear it. Well, there is a class there, Mayapur, Vrindavan. There is a class every day. Bhagavad is there. In the evening they have Bhagavad Gita class, and like it's there. But I don't know what's in there in Bhakti Sangha. So because I know so now I know many devotees in Bhakti Sangha. I'm saying it, even though my understanding is very superficial, but I just love them. Very, very nice devotees. So that's what it is.
Thank you,
And
Mataji.
still, I need mercy of the devotees. That's why that is my selfishness.
As you are addicted to Bhakti Sangha, we are also addicted to your voice, Mataji, every day. We love you so much. Thank you for joining every day and giving your association. So, Mataji, what changes do you like to see in Bhakti Sangha? Is there any changes, or you like to see this one in Bhakti Sangha? Something that you felt this should be changed?
change, I couldn't say, I cannot say change, but it's nice, but to kind of little improvement. Is it okay? Can I say?
Sure, Mataji. In which area you want that? Where you are? Uh, please, you can
About
express
speaker, about speaker.
about the speakers.
Yes, speakers.
Yeah, you need a new speakers.
No, no, no. Speakers are fine. They are coming. That's good. But they should be standard for the speaker, because this Bhakti Sangha's classes are online and all over the world. They are hearing. So there should be impression of Bhakti Sangha should be according to the standard that Prabhupada has set.
Sure, Mataji. Definitely, we will work through that time. Thank you so much.
And that one thing I suggest, that the man, whoever male devotee, mainly I have seen all male devotees who are giving class. I mean, I say I'm seen not, but I have heard, and it's nice. They give a nice class, and it's very nice. But one time there's one devotee giving class, and he had a mustache and beard. And Prabhupada said devotees are clean shaved. If they don't shave the head, that's fine. But beard and mustache should not be there. This is what my concern is. And
Sure.
when two time I had this, there was two time that one that person gave. First time I just turned it, as usual. I just turned it on, and then I saw. I said, "No, I cannot hear. It's not the proper standard." Even though he may have spoken nice philosophy and everything. He may know all everything nice, studied or everything. But this just kept me back. I just turned it off. I really left. I didn't hear anymore. And the second time it happened after again. So when I saw, and so I just turned it off. I do. So I don't want to hear, because it's not up to the standard of Prabhupada. I may be kind of whatever you call something like this. Uh, whatever, I don't know, whatever, you can say anything, doesn't matter to me.
No
But
problem,
I
Mataji. Thank you so much for expressing
yeah,
your.
it just blocks me when I see like that.
Sure.
Years ago, very many years ago, in this Baltimore temple, also one time, one devotee came and he had a long beard, longer beard and mustache and grown hair. And they sat him on a Vyasasana. And I said, "What is this? It's not good." So then later on, we just spoke up to the authority. Me and my husband, we just said, "This is not Prabhupada's standard, so it should not be there." But after that, there's usually everything's nice, Devotees are nice, they're giving, they are clean shave. Household, and they're working different places, so they keep hair, that's fine, but they are clean shaved. No mustache and no beard.
Sure, Mataji. Definitely, we will make sure
I
that
don't,
comes up.
I don't know if you all decided I should not come, then I will not come. But this is what I have one back uh, drawback.
No problem, Mataji. Definitely, we will work for it, Mataji. Thank you so much for expressing your heart. That is really very great, Mataji. You just told so that we know about it. Thank you, Mataji.
I
So,
haven't
Mataji,
told anybody, and I was not going to say it, but then since you asked, so then I said, okay.
no problem, Mataji. Completely fine. Completely fine. We can understand your feelings. So, yeah, Mataji, thank you so much. So, once again, Mataji, the year you got initiated is 82, right?
Yes,
82, and you came into contact with the devotee 79.
No, 73
73.
in New York temple. But we did not. I didn't think about it to ask if there's a temple. If they have a temple here because there's a New York. It's a big city, so there's a temple. But here we didn't know like that.
Okay. But then why did you say 79, Mataji? Maybe you came to Baltimore at that time?
79, no, 79, we had the son of Satsut Maharaj the first time.
Oh, 79, you first time saw your spiritual master. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice,
And,
Mataji.
and heard him, and then all the Guru Puja was done, and then he gave a class. And so it's whole program like that. So it was nice.
Yeah, Mataji. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, Mataji. Very grateful to you, Mataji. Thank you so.
I'm grateful that I I don't know who's giving this. The meeting is being recorded by the. That's okay.
Yeah, it is
I
recorded,
don't
Mataji.
mind.
I'm recording it, Mataji. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Okay. It's okay, Mataji. I wanted to write it later. If I cannot remember anything that after the call ends, Mataji. So I can hear what you said and I can put it on my notes. That's why I'm
Okay.
recording it.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Mataji. I don't wanted to keep talking. I keep you talking like
Okay.
this. And it's a lunch time. Please go ahead and take your prasadam.
Yeah.
Thank you
I have
so
to
much
take
for your time.
breakfast.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
God,
friend.
you are very late in eating. Even now I'm taking my prasadam. So
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you,
I'll,
Mataji.
okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Lots of